Hello, this is Jill from Paper Daisy Crafting. Thank you for joining me again today. And today our project is this card here with this lovely hot air balloon on it. I made this card for a challenge, a blog hop that I was doing, where the theme was a colour theme. We had to use daffodil yellow, Bermuda Bay and Merry Merlot, that one is the dark red, which is a bit of a challenge because I couldn't see how those colours could go together, so I thought a hot air balloon didn't really matter what colours you do there. So I made this card and I'm going to show you today how I made it. So we need to start off with my standard size of card blank, which is 15 by 21 centimetres, scored at 10.5, or 6 inches by 8.25, scored at 4.25. So I'm just going to bring in my trimmer and score that at 10.5. My score blade. There we go. That's my card blank already. I'm just going to bring in my bone folder and press down to get a nice clear crease. You then need a piece of Pill Party, which wasn't one of the colours, so I hope it was all right that I used this, but I just needed something to represent sky, and I'm going to stick it there slightly off centre. I don't want it to be centred, so I'm going to stick it there slightly off centre, and I'm just going to do that with a little bit of Tombow. Oh, and this panel measures 14.5 centimetres by 5.5, or 5.75 inches by 2.25 inches. I think they're the only measurements you'll need for this card. So you've got the card blank and the panel. So I'm just going to put that there. There we go. And then I am going to concentrate on making my hot air balloon, which you can see on this one is this lovely intricate die cut with some colours at the back. So when you buy the die set, so I keep it within this because this is the coordinating stamp set. I'm not using the stamp set today, but this is the stamp set that coordinates, called Lift Me Up, and the dies are called Up and Away. And these are the dies, apart from one which I've already got out, the intricate one. And you need all of these pieces to build up your colour blocks behind your hot air balloon. So I have cut those out. I just grabbed a handful of bright colours to do this one. I didn't want to do the same colours as I used for the blog hop, so I'm going to use a range of different colours like a rainbow. So I chose those, and I love those colours together. And I've already cut out those pieces. Here we go. Oh, I've lost one. Oh, there it is. So you need 6 pieces all together. So these go, that one there, that one there, that one there. This one goes underneath, and then this is the basket, so you can see. But it needs that intricate die cut to go on top. So before I do that, let's put that to one side. Here's my intricate die cut. You can see I've just die cut it out of the machine, but it's still got all the die cuts in, and I just wanted to demonstrate how to use our brush, which will just push those pieces out of the die like so. And it's a much easier way to get all those little pieces out than poking them with a pencil or whatever. So that's all out of the die now. Got all those pieces out. One little bit stuck in there still, doesn't want to budge. I'll leave that till later. And then I need to just get the pieces out of here. So again, just brush. And it doesn't matter, you're flexing this a bit, but that will straighten up when you stick it down, so it doesn't really matter. You need to get a bit of flex to get a bit of pressure on there. And there we go. Is that all the bits out? So just to finish off, I might just bring my tweezers in, gets the most of them out, and then any that are really stubborn, you can just bring a pokey tool in or something like that. There we go. That's my die cut now. So this is quite an intricate die cut, so we're going to have to be careful how we glue on here. Okay, so I'm going to take my Tombow, which actually you can use, it has got a very fine tip, so you can spread this. And remember, what I tend to do is I put the glue, so I'm going to put it across where I think these are going to meet, where the panels are going to go, and round the edge, so also hold them at the edge. And then I'm going to come in So that's the bit I'm going to do first of all. I'm going to do the basket last in a minute. So I've got glue on there, but then I'm just going to come in with a cocktail stick and I'm going to smooth that glue out because there's a few blobs. It's very difficult to get it as fine as you need it. So if you just come in and just use the side of a cocktail stick, you could use a glue spreader, I guess. I always have cocktail sticks, so I use cocktail stick. There we go. And we need to just start mounting our pieces on there. So my purple is my first bit, so I'm going to mount that on there and make sure I cover all of the holes so it doesn't fit exactly. Can you see that there's a slight border up there, and then if you turn it over you can see that that's filled in the top panel. Then the pink, which should marry up quite nicely with the purple, like so. Then the yellow, or the mango melody. There we go. The daffodil yellow. It's going to make a beautiful balloon, this. I'm looking forward to seeing this. And then finally the granny apple green at the bottom here. And then I'm just going to put a tiny bit more glue. So there we go. Beautiful. I like that balloon. I like it better than the colours we had to do for the blog post. They were not my choice of colours, I have to say. So I'm just going to put a tiny bit more glue on here. Smooth it out with my cocktail stick. And stick my Bermuda Bay basket on. Don't know if you get Bermuda Bay baskets on her air balloons, but a bit of artistic license for me, I think. There we go. So that's going to go on my card over here somewhere. Okay, but before I do that, I need to stick some clouds on. If you see on my example, I've cut out 2 of the big clouds and 1 of the middle-sized clouds. There's 3 sides of cloud in the die set. I cut out 2 big ones and I'm going to overlap it to there and to there and 1 there. I'm just going to check my sentiment because I'm using, for the sentiment, this is the vertical greetings stamp set and I used happy birthday. I'm actually going to use just because, but I can see that that's just as long, so I just want to check that's going to come to there. So as long as my cloud doesn't overhang there, that's going to be room for my message. So just a little bit of Tombow on the back of my clouds. So put him up there. And another one down the bottom here, big one. Like so. And then 1 in the middle here somewhere, little one. So quite quick to put together this card, but it's a lovely card for males, and I think men's cards are very hard to do. Sometimes I think a hot air balloon is a very good subject for a card for a man. There we go. And then I just need to bring in my dimensionals, which I forgot to get out, of course. Here we go, here's my bag of dimensionals. And put a few dimensionals on the back there. So I'll put 1 on the basket to make sure that stays nice and firm, and then arrange around here. I'm still using up my large dimensionals. I only buy the smaller ones now because I find they do the same job and they work out cheaper because you get more in a pack, so that's quite good. There we go, that's my dimensionals done, and then I can just stick my balloon. And I'm going to use the trick that I learned off another demonstrator for doing this, is just push down in the middle and it releases the sides, and then it's easier to pull these off. I find these backings of dimensionals all over my house, honestly. They're so easy to drop on the floor or they get stuck to your clothes, and then I go to put washing in the washing machine and there's some stuck to something I'm washing, or don't know about you. There we go. So 2 more and then we're done, and then all we've got to do is a little bit of stamping to stamp the greeting. Okay, so that's going to mount onto here, it's going to overlap slightly, there we go. There, how beautiful is that? I like that a lot, I like those colours. And then I'm going to come in with Bermuda Bay stamp pad. So I've used Bermuda Bay there, so I wanted it to be a colour that I have used. And again, vertical greetings, just because is this stamp. And I'm going to hope that I'm going to get it straight. I've tried to get it on my block straight, so I'm hoping that by doing that, that I can get it straight. I can't see properly here because I can't get my head over the things. I'm going to hope that it's going to be fairly straight. There we go. Oh, not bad. Oh, except I've got a splurge up there to find some way of disguising that. But you get the idea. There we go. That's my card. Hope you like it. Hope you enjoyed that little project today. I'm going to go back and redo my greeting there somehow. But I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Don't forget the bonus days promotion. If you spend £45, you get a £4.50 voucher to spend in September, and that's when the new Christmas catalogue will be out. So don't forget that. Any other details, just have a look below. There'll be a link to my blog with all the measurements and more details about the card, details about how to join my team if you wanted to, details about how to shop with me if you wanted to buy any of the products. But apart from that, hope you've enjoyed the project. Have a go yourself. Hope you enjoy it. Like I say, lovely card for a man. And I'll see you soon. Bye.